Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a brow tutorial on how I'm currently doing my brows. It's going to be a pretty simple tutorial. I naturally have really thick brows, as you can see. This right here is me with nothing on my brows, so we're going to jump right into it. So first, what I do is go ahead and brush my brows out. So next I'm going to take a dark brown eyebrow pencil. This one is from the brand Red by Kiss. I got it at my local beauty supply store for about $1. So first I start by underlining the shape of my brow, and I just kind of lightly make small strokes and just kind of, follow that brow all the way down. I'm going to slightly extend a little bit because somewhere along the way my brow journey, the ends of my brows get cut short sometimes, and I like them to kind of come to the end of where my eye is. So that's kind of the natural rule of thumb that I like to follow. So not to extend past my eye, but I don't want them shorter than where the corner of my eye is, if that makes any sense. So next I'm going to go in and make some small strokes, kind of simulating the way that my natural hair in my eyebrow grows. So towards the inner corner, I kind of stroke upwards, and then as I get towards the middle, I start to fan outward. And then of course on the tips, I kind of, you want to make some strokes downward. So the next step for me is to go ahead and brush out a little bit of that brow pencil. I don't like to see any harsh lines. I don't like anything looking too unnatural. So I've kind of do a mix between doing those light strokes and then in between taking the brush part, the brush end of that pencil, and brushing it out a little bit. So I do some strokes, use the pencil, and then along the way in the middle, I kind of brush it out, do some strokes, brush it out until it's to my desired liking. That's typically what I do. And so sometimes I get asked, do I wax my brows? Do I get them threaded? How often? And honestly, guys, I typically go about 2, sometimes 3 months in between getting my brows threaded. I have loved the way my brows look threaded probably for about the last 4 years. And I like my brows really, really thick. I have a pretty decent natural shape, so I just like to get them cleaned up every couple of months. So yeah, this is me probably about 2.5 months since I last got them threaded. So now I'm just brushing them out, making sure they're even. I went ahead and completed the other brow off camera. Now it's time to bring those brows to life with the concealer. This is the best part, right? So I'm using the Morphe Fluidity concealer. It has a really nice kind of flat matte finish to it. And I'm just kind of putting a little bit along the brow, and I'm taking a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to start by spreading out that concealer along the brow line, just kind of spreading it all out all over with this flat brush. I've used like rounded brushes before, but lately I've been loving this flat brush. So yeah. So what I like to do is use kind of like the tip of the flat brush and get really, really close to the bottom of my eyebrow and start, kind of carve out that brow to really make it pop and make it stand out. It just really gives it nice shape. If you're kind of in between, your wax appointment for your brow or thread appointment, the concealer honestly will kind of hide some of your little hairs that are growing. I mean, it really just kind of makes that brow pop. So I'll go in and, smooth out that concealer. You don't want that concealer to just stand out and just be super noticeable. So make sure you blend that out. You can go over the top. If I'm going for a full face of makeup, I will take that concealer and put it along the top of the brow also. But this is just the natural look. I'm really just focusing on brows in this video. So I'm just taking the leftover concealer and just kind of carving out a little bit of the top of the brow here. All right, so now for the final part in my brow routine, I'm going to go in with this NYX Cosmetics brow mascara in the color Expresso. It's like a medium brown color, and I'm going to brush those brows going in the same shape that I just created, in the same direction that I just used my dark brown pencil, and just kind of put a little bit of that product. This just really makes your brows stay in place all day and really highlights that shape that you've created. All right, guys, that is it for my 2020 brow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and liked. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Mwah.